What's up, everyone? This is Bacon here, and today we have some exciting news. After a long time, after a lot of screw ups, I have finally gotten to the point where I can unlock Awakened Solace. So, if you didn't know, this is Awakened Solace here. But let's go ahead and check out the Ascension. So, I actually have to sacrifice a little bit of units that I normally wouldn't. So, I'm going to be sacrificing Raccoon and Tidal Wave Man. Yep, I'm doing it. Normally, I would suggest not doing this, but because I am so close, I'm going to go ahead and just pull the trigger. And so let's go ahead, toss him in there. Yep, I'm going to waste him. Boom. And then let's toss these in there. Boom. That is my 5th Ascended. I always click on that. 5th Ascended hero. And so, for Wilders specifically. And so we are going to go ahead and finalize that. And now, if you look, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Ascended. Oh, thank you. Wilder units. So we got the notification here in the library. We're going to go click on Stellar Soul. Click on Solace. And then the moment we have all been waiting for. Unlock. Boom. There she is. I finally got her. And then I can ascend her 1 star, 2 star, and now I need to get some more of these to get her to 3 star, but 2 star, happy about that. So let's go ahead and take a look at her now that she's finally available. Kaboom. We're going to go ahead and unlock her item. I'm going to, at this point, be investing pretty much everything I have into her. So that is going to be kind of my next steps as far as what I'm doing gear-wise, item-wise, everything is just going to be pumping into her because she's just worth, focusing on. So get that for story. We got a room over here. So with the rooms, you have to kind of click 3 different items. They're pretty easy to find. They're just the things that are shining. So you go ahead, click that. I believe it was this one, and then the third one right up here. And then you will unlock some diamonds. So that is her room. Very cool. There she is hanging out. She's like, yeah, Bacon's got me now. So we Gucci, we cool. And so there's Awakened Solace. Let's go ahead and look at her skills. I was like, taking a second. Okay, so I haven't actually done a hero overview of Awakened Solace. So let's go ahead and just take a look at her. So one thing to note with Awakened Heroes, you have this little thing right here, which is a kind of passive affinity or ability that normal heroes don't have. And so whenever Solace grants an ally a certain amount of excess healing, the ally gains a buff to attack rating. This buff lasts until the ally is inflicted with an effect that prevents them from being healed. The more times Solace is healed by allies, the longer her next ultimate will last. And then here's just kind of like the percentages. And you can see here at the bottom, only 1 awakening skill can be chosen per formation. So as they release more awakened units, if you have 2 in 1 formation, you can kind of select which one you want to do, because you can't have 5 of them and have 5 of these abilities, because then it's just absolutely busted. So that is one thing that's cool about the Awakened Heroes. Let's go ahead and look at our ultimate skill. Solace channels a spell for up to 9 seconds, healing all allies for 120% of her attack rating and damaging all enemies for 100% of her attack rating every 1 second. Solace is immune to control effects while channeling, but her channeling will be interrupted if she takes direct damage 7 times. Whenever this skill grants an allied hero excess healing, this next round of damage will deal more damage, depending on the amount of excess healing, up to 200% of Solace's attack rating. Level 2, Solace now heals allies for 140% of her attack rating and damages all enemies for 120% of her attack rating every 1 second. And then level 3, every 6 seconds, the skill fully heals the weakest water spirit and animates all water spirits. If Solace has not summoned all the water spirits she is able to, a water spirit will instantly summoned and animated. That is her ultimate skill. That is the thing where the animation cuts in and then it's just like a big bubble of stuff kind of going everywhere. So very cool. Spirit animation level 1 animates a water spirit, reducing the damage it takes by 30%, increasing the vitality by 25 points. and granted the ability to move and attack the nearest enemy. Animation lasts up to 24 seconds or until the recipient is inflicted with the effect that prevents them from being healed. This skill can also be used on allied heroes other than Solise, but it will only grant them the bonuses to damage reduction and healing received. And then you see I don't have the requirements for these next two, but I'll just read them. This skill is not yet available. Oh, this skill is not yet available. I didn't even notice that. There you go. Level 2 and 3 not available. Very cool. Solise summons a water spirit that lasts for up to 30 seconds. The water spirit has the same attributes as Solise and 75% of her current health. Every 2 seconds, it sacrifices 20% of its health to heal nearby allies. The same amount, Solise can have up to 2 water spirits summoned at a time. So level 2, when Solise uses a skill to heal an ally other than a water spirit, she will also heal the water spirit with the lowest remaining health. And then you can see I need to upgrade the signature item to get level 3. And I'm assuming this will be level 20 and then 30, but I could be wrong. We'll take a look at the signature item in a second. When a water spirit loses health due to the skill, it will damage nearby enemies for 50% of the health lost. Level 4, when a water spirit loses health due to the skill, it will damage nearby enemies for 80% of the health lost. When Solise takes fatal damage, the water spirit with the lowest remaining health will sacrifice itself to shield her from the damage and heal her for its remaining health. This effect can be triggered up to 2 times per battle. So, if you haven't noticed by now, she has a lot of healing in her kit, a lot of survivability, but it is also kind of pumping out that damage just from all these things. They kind of like intertwine, where she's just doing a lot of different healing, damage, back and forth, kind of just triggering things over and again. So let's go ahead and look at the last one, Torrential Link, whatever. Solise hurls a ball of condensed water energy that bounces between enemies and allies up to 4 times, damaging enemies for 120% of her attack rating and healing allies for 200% of her attack rating. Each time an energy ball grants an ally access healing, the ball's subsequent bounces will deal extra damage to enemies up to 180% of Solise's attack rating. This skill, the skill is not yet available. So clearly there's some more things that'll be released with her as far as these skills go, which will just make her stronger. And then you can also see that she doesn't have divine effects yet, which means she'll get even better, which is kind of crazy. It seems a little like insane that she's already as good as she is without a lot of these abilities available. If you didn't already know, though, she's a wilder unit, intelligence based, which means she does magic damage. She's a support hero technically, even though she cranks a ton of damage out. And then she is a regen primary role, but also cranks out a lot of damage. As I already mentioned, we're going to look at the signature item, Water's Call. So when Solise uses a skill to heal any other ally, then a water spirit, she'll also heal the water spirit with the lowest remaining health. We kind of touched on that already. When a water spirit loses health due to this skill, it will damage nearby enemies for 50% of the health lost. At level 20, when a water spirit loses health due to the skill, it will damage nearby enemies for 80% of the health lost. And then at level 30, when Solise takes fatal damage, the water spirit with the lowest remaining health will sacrifice itself to shield her from the damage and heal her for the remaining. This can be triggered up to 2 times. So I'm pretty sure this is the same as the skill. Where is it? Yes. So it looks like the water call ability kind of scales with her signature item, that she'll unlock these abilities as you kind of level up your signature item. So that's interesting. I don't really love that it's fully like relying on that, but these are some really good things. So if you can get it to level 30, I think getting her signature item to level 30 is probably something you'd want to do. She's just, everything about her her kit is just very strong. It will be very strong for a while. Even in the classic game, which has a billion awakened heroes at this point and has a million other like normal heroes that are, some are just as good as awakened heroes. So Solise is still a viable option in some areas. She's not like top tier anymore, but she is still like a really good unit. So this unit, Solise, will be great for a very, very, very long time in companions unless something drastically changes. She has room to get better even with her divine abilities not being unlocked yet. She is a unit that will be good anywhere in the game. You can throw her in towers, campaign, Forked Fate. She'll be especially good in Forked Fate. Bosses, Dream Realm, different events, like she will be absolutely busted. So you can use her in everything. She will be top tier in literally everything. Arena, she'll be really good in, and I would imagine her with Shaw tier, and then Navanthi will just be like super annoying. I'm gonna definitely be messing with her in Arena over the next week, kind of trying out different teams, get back with you on what I think are ideal teams. So if you're someone who hasn't been pleased with Arena or wants to see more Arena content, I will be releasing that soon. So keep an eye out for that. I'm excited to be trying different comps, seeing what's good. I didn't really want to get into it until I had her because she's just so essential with the top tier Arena. But let's go ahead and check out the Arena of Trials. Then let's just kind of see her abilities in action. So going to 2, you can see the water spirit here in the middle. Got another one here. And then this is the cutscene I was saying. For those of you who at first really like the cutscene and might think it's cool, but get annoyed seeing it every time it happens, you can turn it off, or you can have different settings in the settings. So take a look for that. I know the first time I got an Awakened Hero, I had Awakened Blenda, and it was really cool to see her, cutscene abilities, but then it kind of got old pretty quickly. So I turned it off. But especially when it's just spammed like this over and over again. You don't want to just watch this over and over again. But you can see how this works. You can see she's doing a lot of damage. She's doing some healing. And she's just kind of cycling at this point where she just constantly ults. You can see her water spirits are losing damage, but also healing. And then doing this again. So you can see how she works. You can see quadruple time. It's going to go even faster. And that's how she works. She's I'm excited to have her. I feel like she's going to push my account really far in a lot of different areas. And so I'm going to start trying her out, pushing my account, and see how far I can get in campaign and towers. But that is today's video, guys. That is Awakened Solise. I'm so excited to have her. It's been too long. I should have had her like a month ago, but I was being stupid when I first sold my account. But there you have it. That is Awakened Solise. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe below. And then have a great rest of your day. Peace.